Imagine waking up in a world where the sun feels like a weak lamp, offering light, but no warmth, casting everything in a pale glow. This is 536, considered the deadliest year in modern history. A massive volcanic eruption spread particles through the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and plunging the planet into a prolonged cold. Even in summer, frost destroyed crops, fruits failed to ripen, and bread vanished from tables. Cassiodorus and Procopius described gray skies and sunlight that barely warmed, foreshadowing famine and chaos. Without harvests, hunger spreads quickly. City dwellers feel it first. Goods become expensive, silos empty, and hungry neighbors turn into threats. Well water may be contaminated. Stored grains rot faster in cold, damp conditions. Livestock becomes a luxury few can afford. With the rural economy collapsing, cities become deserted or filled with desperate people willing to trade anything for food. Social networks, family, and friends vanish under the weight of desperation, and public institutions fail to respond. If hunger weren't enough, the Plague of Justinian strikes shortly after, 541 to 549. Bubonic bacteria travel on ships and in crowded ports, exploiting bodies already weakened by famine. With no antibiotics, modern isolation, or prepared hospitals, the sick face high fever, painful buboes, and rapid death. Survivors witness relatives and neighbors perish, cities abandoning their dead, and violence rising as society struggles to endure. In 536, you also face social collapse, slow communication, rudimentary medicine, and apocalyptic explanations amplify panic. Local wars and looting appear, and artisans, merchants, and government workers lose their livelihoods. Young and strong individuals might survive the first wave of cold and hunger, but years of irregular seasons reduce birth rates and weaken populations. Social order crumbles, leaving survival to chance. Now imagine the scene. You walk along a muddy road, carrying the little you have left, observing fields destroyed by the cold and smoke rising from chimneys that fail to warm. A ship arrives at the port with grain and, unknowingly, brings the plague that will determine the fate of those still breathing. 536 is not just the worst year. It is the beginning of a decade of cold, famine, and disease. Without medicine, transportation, economy, or security, you are exposed to a perfect storm of dangers. Surviving? Unlikely.